Oh, I'm so ready.
No.
Let's do
Aye, aye,
it.
Captain.
Oh,
Aye, Captain.
it
I
would really
can't.
help if I actually hit the scene switch.
Copyright.
Can we fade on singing fucking SpongeBob?
No.
Yeah, yeah,
Copyright.
Going to see.
No,
Yeah,
for one,
definitely
we're
not.
already there. Two, I don't want to do that.
Ow.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I also didn't want to do that.
I mean, y'all are just lame. To be
Fine, I'll do it
honest.
you.
myself.
Yeah, Victor, you and I, let's just acapella this, man. If they want to be lame about it, that's fine. We can still carry this.
I will
Cease and
move the
desist.
entire time you do it.
So what's going on, everyone?
I'm silencing my cell phone because I forgot to do that before. we went
That's a good move.
Good idea.
Yeah, so actually, I'm sorry. A little bit of a delayed start. Had to silence
What the
myself.
hell is Castle Neartar?
Your mother.
Mhm.
It's
Right
written in
next
my
to-
book.
Last
don't
The
time,
remember.
castle that's near Tar.
Oh,
Sorry,
Fuck
that was
you.
I really should
Right.
just leave now.
Ah.
You know what? Rin sleeps through this entire episode. I'm just gonna go.
Oh, this must be a
Probably
Rin-centered
so.
episode then.
It must be. It must be.
hey, this is all about Rin. Let's get drunk and pass out.
Yeah, perfect. I love it.
Anyway, last time on Fight or Dice, the boys had reconvened with Rin's estranged father. Sorry, my voice had a frog in it first. But I can't talk. The group reconvened with Rin's estranged father, who explained to them a lot of the backgrounds going with the cult of the dragon that they have been following, and he has also been following for nearly 20 years. While the boys took a day to themselves to go out gambling, to go to church, Dad went around and collected some information, and when they returned later that night, he let them all know that he had found connections to follow the cult continuing north, that they would be able to go to the High Road Charter to get jobs as protectors for the caravan, and they could secretly follow that north again. But while they were out at the library, the church, and whatnot, Reynard, a gentleman just through and through, a very proud, tiny little kobold, found Sriracha in a crowd and has now become a part of the group. Currently, Goric and Reynard are sleeping outside the town in a camp set up by some of their ranger friends who have decided to take most of the drake eggs on for them. And Jumper's with you. That's right. Sorry, I'm trying that. I wrote for so long. While Sriracha and Rin are back at Kester's, sleeping off more drink, or did you guys actually not drink before you went to bed?
I didn't.
I don't think so. I
They
think
are
we just
not
did
in a
some
drunken
research
state
and
for
then-
once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just went to
For
bed.
once.
Yeah, I'll take that shade from the DM.
For the
Sheesh,
second night.
man.
Hey, I ain't throwing any shade,
Damn.
but I do carry an umbrella. So,
Right then.
We'll talk about that one later.
Right. Yeah, we'll address that some other time.
Do you want to do a recap from each of us? Or you
yeah,
just
go ahead and do
overall?
that for anybody new, because
All
my
right.
brain is a little fried. That'll help.
What's happening is my wee little babies are about to hatch. It's going to be a great day for me as a daddy. Other than that, there's some evil hoodoo and voodoo going on that we're going to go have to take care of, but my babies are what matters.
Family ties. I respect it.
I should probably go last since I'm the newest person to the party, technically.
Sriracha, after having one of his friends since the beginning of this journey leave, went back to receive more knowledge from the church and ended up getting something. He doesn't know what, but it seemed to be what he needed. So now he's dealing with that, and he got some sketchy books from this like back alley, even further back alley library, but it's really sketchy. Anyway,
I've been trying to do some research, trying to figuring out, some more spells, more stuff to help my family and my friends. I guess something important is that I sort of, behind everyone's back, reached out to Timora, offered myself to her. I got a coin out of it. That seems like maybe she was a little bit responsive to my offer, whatever that may have been. So I guess maybe we'll talk about it at some point, but I don't really know if I'll be bringing it up. If they ask the right questions or something, sure. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to keep writing. I learned what my bow did. Kester did some investigation. That was really cool. I should probably pick up my drum again at some point. Maybe I can go to a bar or something and make some money. I don't know what the schedule looks like. Everybody seems to be on their own thing, and I'm sure he would continue rambling for some time if we're considering a recap, but that's where that's where I would consider it.
RP, even in the recap, I like it.
Oh, Reynard stepped off of a boat after a very interesting journey, fighting with cultists, just into meeting another party that is also fighting cultists. Coincidence? So, I've joined this new group in their quest to slay the Dragon Queen and her cult. My faithful steed Petunia, the giant badger. I don't think I like alcohol though anymore.
So, Gorik, as you wake up in the morning, Reynard, just roll me a d20 real quick. For fun.
I don't think he heard you. Or didn't know you were referring to him.
Reynard.
Oh.
Reynard.
Yeah.
Reynard?
Yeah.
Reynard.
I thought you said Gorik.
No, Gorik woke up and then
19.
19. Okay, so Gorik, by the
Fight
time you
me.
wake up or get back,
Yep,
sorry.
there he is.
Gorik,
We're back.
by the time you wake up, Reynard is already awake, fussing with Petunia. Jumper's asleep in the fire still.
I'm gonna go and grab some fuel and add it to the fire around her.
Okay.
Make sure she stays toasty.
Nice and warm. She's got the eggs, so. But you seem to be okay with that by now. The Rangers do look like they have packed up camp. They probably got up before dawn to do so. She was very unnerving, and they're ready to head off on their own thing. They've got their own drake eggs to go hatch. So they were kind of waiting to pack up the last bits until you guys woke up and started moving.
Understood. We have yet to get that cart back. Is that correct?
Yes.
I don't believe we did.
No.
Let's...
You did see that Galley was working on it, putting it back together, and
Right.
you saw that he kind of pocketed something, like made eye contact with you and kind of hid it away from the guards that were inspecting your cart. So, but you did not receive it yet. They did promise you that sometime this morning or today it should be fine, as long as they didn't find anything.
Reynard, what say we maybe get some breakfast and go see if that cart's done? Oh, you don't know, we have a super cool cart. You'll enjoy it greatly.
You do?
Oh yeah. Enough space for Petunia as well.
Ah,
As long
grand.
as she's cart broken.
Okay. I thought your cart was working fine. I don't think she'll break your cart. What?
Yeah, we'll get past that. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. How about some dry rations?
Ah, good. And I'll take some rations and I'll trade you some of this, and I'll take some mushroom. I'll break off another piece of mushroom and hand that to him. It's like
This
a trade.
is like not gonna kill me, right?
I don't
Yeah,
believe
just-
so.
Tripping for a few hours.
So as you
I don't
guys are
think- Finn's not the one that turned him into the pig, I don't think. Anyways,
as you guys are eating, Jumper kind of wakes up. She doesn't really leave the fire right away. She likes to be in the fire. But after a while, she'll get up and she'll dress herself. And she'll start kind of like pacing around, grabbing some sticks, grabbing some bundles. You see, she's trying to make something. Can't think of the word. She's trying to craft some sort of large carry trolley, something like that. Gorik, with how much you've seen, you wouldn't have to investigate. She's trying to make something to carry the eggs.
Well, let me interject here. Lassie, I don't know if it's the greatest idea to bring you into the town. Honestly, I think we should get the cart and meet you out here.
She'll
They'll take one look at you and your terrifying warlike presence will probably drive them mad.
she looks at you really like balefully. You get an insight check real quick. Just to see.
That's cocked. That's worse.
My favorite. Trying to be fair to the dice and it just screws you.
That's a 5. It would have been a 16, but we'll go with 5.
You can't make out what she's trying to say. But sheepishly, she crouches down in her little ball mode and like offers you her hand and then kind of like
I take her hand.
you can choose to make a wisdom save or forego it.
A save? Yeah, let's do this. Why do I do this to myself? That's a 10 straight. Well, yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna take 5 psychic damage.
Okie dokie.
And as you take her hand, you get this little like wince of pain, but it's not. You don't. You feel like she tried to hold it back. And then you hear bones popping and snapping and just this grinding of sinew and distortion, muscles tearing, and you see her kind of like shrink into her big cloak.
She shrunk down to your height.
Oh.
And there's a shuffle under the cloak after a minute, and then when the hood pops up, there's a halfling standing before you.
Well, I never. I knew you could do many a thing, but that was not one of them. Well, let's just get this over with. Halfling don't carry arms around, so just in case you want to sneak in with me, don't be carrying a rack of arms. Or
She looks-
ribs, for that matter.
She looks at you really sad because she's been without food for 2 days.
We can. Oh, you're hungry looking. You need a little something. Maybe we can kill something on the way, hey?
She doesn't have arms.
Unfortunate.
She doesn't have arms?
No,
No,
she
as
doesn't
in the-
have
yeah.
her food source. She doesn't have human arms in her little
Yeah.
cloak.
Understood.
Unfortunate.
That's okay. As we walk, then I'll attempt to kill some form of small game for her, even though she could do it herself easily.
She will eat meat if it is offered, but you do know she prefers people.
That's okay. I'm not gonna kill someone right now for her fucking stomach.
I will
I
flip
rolled.
around at this point.
May I hunt
Yes.
while we're okay? Thank you.
It's gonna be hard though because you guys are like
Awesome.
close. But if you're looking for something small, you can do a survival check to try and find some animals.
I didn't see shit. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like a chance to react to everything that has just occurred. Jesus fuck.
No.
Reynard would flip around and be like, "Oh, where did your friend go? Is this a family member of yours?
Just flew in through town.
Will.
The tall one is gone though."
I'm trying to figure out how best to answer you. A family member. She could be seen as such, eh? But not in the traditional sense, we'll say.
I see.
She's the large one. I'll let you know that. Yeah, she can like change her body. Don't mean to freak you out too much. She kind of consumes like the essence or something of enemies and then like becomes them or gets knowledge from them. It's really cool and really weird sometimes. I'm not going to lie. Yeah.
I used to have a pet chameleon that did that.
Yeah.
She looks offended.
Pretty much. It's pretty much the
She's
same thing.
it's just much better than a chameleon. So far surpassing a chameleon's, it's not even in the same realm.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing.
You're not there.
I know.
I'm trying to make
You're
it
not
better. Yes. It comes in handy, I'll tell you that, but we need to feed her something before long.
You'll see she like waddles around. She finishes crafting her little trolley cart. It's even got like a harness. It looks like her intention was to put it on Petunia.
Oof. How about you just hand that to me and I'll carry it? It's going to be a hard sale if it's what you're thinking of.
She makes like a confused face, but then like a more, not really understanding, but like fine. And she goes to pick up one of the eggs, and you see something dawn on her, like maybe I shouldn't have changed before I picked these up.
Why don't you let me do that? And I'll grab like my cloak and use it as an oven mitt to transfer the eggs.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk through town with these. This is a horrible idea.
Yeah, can't we get our cart and come back here?
Yeah, that's really what I want to do. I don't know why we're doing this.
No one is stopping you. She just had an idea in the morning and went with it.
No. NPC, stop.
Free
As-
agency.
As great as it would be to have you there, I really think you should wait here. Also, nice carts. I can see the construction. You really know what you're doing. Anywho, so I really think you should stay here for us to come back with a larger cart.
Aren't
Honestly-
the brothers here?
No,
the
they're
Rangers are leaving.
they left. Yeah, we're leaving
they
in the
left.
process of.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to bring these eggs into the city. I don't want them taken. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
She just turns straight around from you and puts the eggs back in the fire.
Aye, that's all do. Yeah. You can stay here and protect those, and we'll be back. I swear it. And you know what? We'll get you some meat on the way.
She like huffs
Not
a little
arms.
bit, and this little halfling just like sits down in the fire, legs folded, arms folded, and stares.
Well, alrighty then. Reynard, what say ye?
I am simply here to bear the flowers and slay the dragons.
And you're all out of flowers?
And I'm all out of. I don't know. He took the flower earlier.
You're really not getting these pop culture references I'm throwing at you. Anyway.
I indeed love popcorn. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, let's get going then.
I imagine Gorg in character
Oh,
is
well,
fucking
excellent.
dying.
Oh, Gork loves the new addition to this game. Oh.
I'm So if you guys approach the gate, there's the typical line where you have to wait to get into Waterdeep. It's not that long this early in the morning. They let you in, they search your bag for contraband, and pass you along the way. Reynard does get some looks, but not too many. He's a little strange, but he's not the strangest thing they've seen in Waterdeep.
Well, I bow to every single person that potentially looks like makes eye contact with me. I'm like,
So it should have taken you
Hmm.
about 2 minutes to get to the gate, so now it's going to take 45.
Right.
well, not like stop and bow. It's like moving bows.
He's looking at the ground as he walks.
The difference between a short rest and a long
That's
rest.
what Petunia's for. She auto tracks on whoever. It's like follow Goric, and she's following you as I'm like riding.
Are you
what's-
guys going towards? Sorry, are you guys going towards the cart or Kester's first this morning?
God.
So Rin, Sriracha, you guys wake up.
Yes.
Yes.
I imagine Rin got up probably 10 minutes before Sriracha and woke him up with like a bright yellow dancing light or something. Something very much words that would very much resemble the sun.
Oh, I
Um,
just pictured Rin like sneaking into his room with one of those wind-up cameras and was like, "Bam!"
Not quite like that.
Well, I mean, rising sun, peaceful.
Right. A little bit more peaceful. Probably
Is it like-
whistles a little tune.
Was it like out the window or just like under the door?
Oh, it's out the window. You already know.
Oh, okay. Wow. Beautiful morning sight. Trotting downstairs.
Okay. Kester has a little less extravagant breakfast this morning, but still plenty to eat. It looked like him and Karnan were up all night filling out paperwork again.
Is there bacon?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys really work yourselves to death. You know, you could have
want
just
the
talked to me
leftovers.
about cooking something, right? You didn't have to do all the paperwork and get us the food in the morning. I mean, I live here too, right?
And Kester's like, "Yeah, I only cooked half of it. I left the other half for you."
I'm on
And
it.
he kind of gives you like a snarky smile and then goes back to his paperwork.
Deal. I am cooking.
There's more bacon coming.
There's
Oh,
more
yeah.
bacon coming.
If you want it, sunshine. Do you like your eggs sunny side up?
Scrambled.
Cliches.
Understood.
I-
Lame, but understood.
Wow. Okay.
I will mage hand plates over to people while I'm cooking.
So Karnan, what do we do today?
And he slides a piece of paper over to you as soon as you like address his name, and he goes, "Right now we're filling out." It's been a long time, and he like laughs at Kester. He goes, "Employment applications.
Okay.
We did the rest of the work. Put in a name, not yours, and not pick a name."
Okay.
Sure.
If we get a job with the High Road Charter, we can follow where the caravan's moving next to the north. They're going to go up to the roadhouse. From there, we have to make connections and figure out how we get to Neartar. But for now, we get a job with Charter. We head north.
Okay. We're probably not all going to be grouped together, are we?
It's a group application, so
Oh.
probably. Don't worry. We covered the stops.
All right. Well, I'm going to go by Merlin from here. Merlin Humphrey.
Esquire.
Esquire. Merlin Humphrey.
Sorry, I'm making a note. And then you see that there are 5 applications on the table. Not 6. But Rain, you probably assumed that Kester wasn't following on the journey.
I would have argued with him abrasively if he tried to.
Hell no, he's not coming, dude.
He's a nice old man. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
So they're going through, and so Karnan starts going over all the rumors he's heard about the warehouse, where things are filled out. He had talked to Kester about the fact that you guys had your cart here to get it through Waterdeep is going to be hell in a handbasket, but he believes it can be done if he talks to the right people.
Okay. Well, I'll let you guys start on that. I got to take some books back to the library.
Oh, I could make a trip for you really quick if you want. I mean, I'm pretty fast about.
No. You stay here for Kester and Carnan.
Oh, okay, sure, fair enough. Just don't get lost or anything.
No. And I'll make my way out and take some bacon on the way.
Like a piece, or you like slapping?
I like
Oh,
handful
he'll have
if I
plenty.
can.
Yeah, he can have as much as he wants. Yeah.
It really
Just
wasn't
shoving that in
important
a
to the
bag.
story. I just wanted to
Yeah.
know how Sriracha was acting.
Need lots of bacon.
Rand, are you just cooking for now?
Yeah, I'll just keep cooking. I'll have my mage hand fill out an application while I'm cooking.
Okay. What is your
You fucking flexing
alias?
with that mage hand.
I love it. I love
Gonna
mage
have
hand.
my mage
What's
do
that?
it.
What is your alias?
Carrick, Fear of Hell.
I'm gonna have
Spelled however you choose to. Yeah.
That felt strangely prepared.
Carrick,
It's
what
just-
the fuck?
I have
Fear of
stumbled through so many characters in my
All right, I'm just
Fear of Hell.
Carrick.
Yeah, that's fine.
carrot cake.
Okay, I'm glad somebody else said it.
So you know what? We're gonna roll for this. Okay, Sriracha, and you're just heading back the way you came, the way you were led last time towards the library.
Yep.
Roll a survival check real quick just to make sure that you know where you're going.
13.
Okay, these buildings look familiar, so you feel like you're on the right path.
I think I'm going the right way.
After a while, you are able to. After a while, you're able to find the wall that's not a wall.
Okay, I'll just go in. What? Hang on. I want to make sure there's no one around first.
Perception check.
Yikes. 4?
There's nobody that you can see.
No one around. All right, I'm going inside.
As you go in, you see the girl with the tattoos.
Damn, she works long hours.
And it looks like she's getting off her shift.
Hmm.
So she kinda-
Wordlessly, I'll just
yeah.
set the books on the counter and the other 5 gold.
She doesn't really say much other than pulling the books under the counter and just kind of like eyes you.
Just give her a nod. And I'm gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to try to commit that place to memory, though, just in case.
Okay, you can do so.
And then I'll make my way back to Kester's collectibles.
Being that you found your way there without too much of a problem, you can find your way back without too much of a problem.
Okay.
We'll go back to Goric and
Munch on
Reynard.
the bacon.
Munch and bacon.
What are we doing?
Yep.
We're
Yeah.
still walking
Yep.
towards them, right?
You're going towards the cart.
Cart.
Goric is going towards the cart.
Oh, well, I'm just following Goric.
Okay.
Hey,
I have
I'd
no
like to-
clue what's going on. Because I am literally like just
Showing up. at his
Joining.
house. Yeah.
I explained it to you not 10 minutes ago. We're
Hey,
going
hey.
to get the cart to bring back to the forest. And that's what I'm doing. I'm imagining you said that in
Yeah.
character.
Um,
What am I doing?
what
am
am
I
I even
doing?
doing right now?
So as you come up to, you've gone to the cart a couple times, but as you go, you see the snotty guard that talked to you the other day is standing out front with Galley.
the dwarf, eh?
Yes.
Aye.
Yeah.
I wanna I wanna speak exclusively dwarvish for this conversation. And be like, oh golly, I'm back from the cunt.
Ugh. And he looks up at the snotty guy, he looks up at you, and he's like, "You're not one of the ones who dropped it off, though. They're gonna give you a problem if you try to take it now." And he's kind of like side-eyeing around. But you do notice he's putting like a heavy accent in his dwarvish. Like, that way, even if somebody near him kind of spoke it would be a little hard for them to figure out what he's saying.
I respect that.
Man doesn't get paid enough.
Okay. Let's go get the crew.
Oi, before you leave.
Eh.
And he like shuffles in his pouch really quickly and then goes for like a handshake. Like really, and like he slaps your hand and like really like shakes it, and like as he lets go, he like turns your hand like up towards you. And the pouch that he had nabbed from the cart is in your hand.
In common, I'll say, it was nice to meet you as well, and walk away.
Aye, always good to find a fellow. And he gives like a little like awkward salute and like shuffles around and like tries to not side eye the Sonny guard, but you can tell Gally's not a fan of him either.
Well, small wonder. Well, it looks like I won't be able to get the cart out of impound, considering I wasn't there when it was put in impound. So we're gonna go pick him up, and then I check the contents of the purse.
Okay. Roll a nature or investigation, your choice.
Really? Nature it is. Jesus Christ. That's an 8. Wait.
It's some kind of herbal powder, but you can't tell what it is.
Yeah, that is me.
You do recognize that this is not something that belongs to any of you.
But
Huh.
it sounds like you know someone or a few people who might be able to help you identify it.
Oh yeah.
Someone was
And I'm
trying to
currently
plant drugs on a
Right. Just wanted to make sure.
Currently walking towards you
Mhm.
with that, so that'll work out.
Well, you guys did empty the contents of the caravan and the cultists into your cart.
Yeah.
So you guys are heading to Kester's?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we can expedite that and say that you get to there as Sriracha is returning.
Thank God.
Oh, hey guys, you want some bacon?
Oh,
Mouth watering. Petunia
Nice.
mouth watering.
I just, I had an errand to run, so I just grabbed like a handful. He's probably got some fresh food in there. Let's go inside.
Yes.
I had some rations and some mushrooms for breakfast. So yeah, anything will do.
Okay. Imagine we're all sitting down around the table.
Rin's probably still cooking.
We're cleaning.
Is it
Yeah,
children's
I'll.
Or cleaning. One or the other.
Store, right?
What'd you say?
Is it?
Children's toy store and children's things.
So actually it's more of an herbalist store, and there's a tiny section in the corner that has toys.
What's the name of the store though? It's like Kester's like
Collectibles.
I thought it was
So he's
Kester's
got like some antiques
toys and shit.
Toys and shit.
Kester's toys and shit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
that-
about right, to be
Kester
honest.
is a sage that runs a shop that has some antiquing things and some knickknacks. And
Oh, Kester's collectibles. Okay. I thought it was like collectibles meant like toys. Okay. Never mind. I thought there might have been a booster seat that I could use if it was kids stuff. But
no, probably not.
We can
I'll just
make
ju-
you one. I have some books you can sit on.
I'll jump up. Well, we're the same height, so whatever you're sitting on. I mean, not exactly.
I don't need to sit on anything.
Yeah, Mr. 1 inch taller. I'll hop up on the same, like, I can share a chair with Korik.
So if you guys are coming in and you come into the kitchen, Karnan immediately stands up and goes, "What the hell is that?"
Ah, you mind your tone. That's a guest of ours.
That's a halfling.
Ouch.
We saw
You've
him
met Gorick.
yesterday.
You
I
know,
will. I will lean down and say, "Oh, don't mind Petunia. She's nice."
after only meeting you yesterday, I figured you remembered me. Honestly, I'm a little hurt.
He,
Oh, you mean him? Oh, well, we did some outsourcing to find someone who is uniquely suited to help us on our task.
I see. Actually, you know what? You're not wrong.
I rarely am.
Except for when you are.
You know, we don't need to mention that.
I'll introduce myself. I am Reynard the Hawk, gallant dragon slayer, champion of the people, and the flower bearer of the Knights of Greenest.
It's a working title, to be honest.
It's working for me, yeah.
Reynard, do you have any preference of meal while we're all getting introduced?
Delicious.
I'm happy to do it. I'll have something sent your way.
Karnan
Grand.
and Kester just exchange glances and like. So we didn't need paperwork for Ramsey then.
Well, I mean, you know, that conversation didn't go well.
Well,
Yeah,
the name's
I don't-
blank, and
I
it
don't
can
think he's coming
apply
back.
To
Yeah,
we
but we
can-
can-
Ramsey's not going to
yeah.
come back. We have him.
yeah, we can, you know, we could probably get it to Reynard.
If you wouldn't mind leaving some raw so I can take it to Jumper.
I'm sorry.
Would you mind leaving some of that raw so we can take it to Jumper for too long?
Yeah, how much
I
how
mean,
much
we're
does
in
she
the,
need?
like, trade market, right? We can just stop by butcher.
We could probably just grab like a leg of mutton or something. I mean,
Oh.
I know that
Let's do that. It's a
we'd
good
rather
idea.
do something that way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how she feels about pork or spices or really. To be honest, I don't know how I feel about giving her
Okay,
anything.
and like
so-
Karnan pipes up. He goes, "So you have a badger and what else?"
Don't worry about it.
A lot of courage.
Well, for now, we have a badger. Ask me in a few days.
There's something in the woods, and it's been helping us since Greenest.
Oh.
So
It's some kind of aberration, and she's definitely not helping us.
And
Hey!
Kester looks a little agitated. Karnan looks
kills the bad guys.
very like
Kills the
guarded
badgers.
and confused.
Any enemy of the cultists is a friend of mine. Except for Tom, he's an asshole.
Just careful who you align with. That's all I mean.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Indeed.
Well, I did tell her that we would be back at some point, or at least I would be, with food and the carts. I can't get the cart out myself. I'm apparently not who dropped it off.
Oh,
Go figure.
yeah. I guess we should probably go there first then. We're just gonna take the cart to Jumper.
I was trying to get the carts out of the city. It was the biggest deal.
Yeah.
And her
we
feds.
can take it to Jumper.
That works perfectly. I
So your eggs are probably there, right?
say it again.
Your eggs are probably there.
My package is there.
Karnan and Kester are both no longer glancing at each other, but just kind of like eyeing Gorick. Kester is mostly eyeing Rin, crossed his arms, and is waiting for an explanation.
Hey,
Listen.
look, we're all working together. I figure there probably shouldn't be any secrets between us.
Trust
Oh,
me when I
have
say
one
secrets don't
goal
play
in
well with
mind.
them anyway.
I hope they're
You'll
okay with
find
their
out somehow.
stealing also being dragged by a lance. this whole time. It's like coming in.
Kester knows how to
Cass,
fix
you
it.
have mending, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna this lance.
For the record, I didn't invite him in.
I
I
know.
did.
I
You've
know.
got massively catty over the past day, boy.
A lot of reasons to be, I suppose.
Fair enough.
There are cats in
So-
the party too.
Oh dear
No.
God, you're so. Oh,
So
oh.
let's start this. We have 2 drake eggs. We're trying to hatch them and raise them to fight alongside of us. We have Jumper. She's part changeling, part celestial. She's been helping us fight the cultists ever since we met her in Greenest. She doesn't talk much, and she eats humans.
Bad
only
human.
the bad guys, though. Only the cultists.
So alarms started to raise on both of their faces, and then they both went blank face. Both of them are used to sometimes hiding their emotions and have decided not to escalate showing them any longer. Okay.
What's wrong about this situation?
She hasn't killed us yet. I can only assume that if she wanted to, she would have already done.
In fact, she's helped us a great deal.
She saved our lives.
That's no
Yours
small
too,
feat.
Jen.
We saved hers first.
Mm.
Because she's like, okay, just real quick, because you said part changeling. Part
I
what?
don't know.
Okay. That okay.
You can meet her if you'd like.
I think
She looks a little creepy, but
from a distance.
Actually, she looks like
And
me
he
right
like
now.
throws a wink at what?
Aye. She
Wait,
looks like a
what?
halfling. Yeah, she like stole some of my voodoo or juju or whatever they say in the southern lands.
I think she's pot citrus.
Noted.
thank you for the input.
Noted. Now, she stole some of my juju and she is now like halfling-esque. You know her thing. Come now, don't let it surprise you. You've seen her
Didn't
eat an
know
arm
she
and
could
grow,
do
haven't you?
that.
Me neither, but you know, she's full of surprises.
Absolutely fascinating.
Yes, have you ever heard of transmutation magic like that before?
He like nope. Mm-mm.
Would I even have to roll an insight check?
No, not you. But you see him start like calculating in his head.
Okay.
Isn't that
Oh,
like a
that's-
changeling thing or something?
You can achieve it through other means, but only for a small amount of time.
Okay.
Guess that's
But-
for another time then.
So
But
maybe when we go back, she won't be a halfling anymore.
Well, her power does have a time limit. We've seen that she was able to cast spells from mages that she ate and then lost the power over time. So you got to figure that there's some limitation to her
Kester
skills.
like shuffles his feet, just like what?
Oh yeah, that was a thing too. You're gonna have to keep up. The blows come quick.
Okay.
I'll start cleaning up around the kitchen while this silence deafens the room.
Yeah,
Uh,
Kester's gonna go help you
Yeah.
and just what? And he kind of just like continues and he like snatches the like sleeve of your jacket a little bit. He's like, what?
Cass, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've done my best to keep my distance from that thing. If I had my way, we would never even talk to it. I'd love to give you more information, but you probably know more than I do now.
I will figure this out. And you see him start like not he's like etching his nail across the counter, but it's not like he's like scratching into it. You see he's almost like thinking but like writing the words with his finger, like he's just contemplating heavily.
Well, I mean, you always do figure it out. I'm not super worried about it. I just, I don't want any of these guys to end up falling victim to some kind of foolery that she's committing.
I'll
She marked all of them. I don't know what it does or what it means. I know magic that can stop the same thing, but
what
we don't have a lot of money.
what kind of mark?
It looks something like it's not like the Xanathar tattoos,
Can we
but
hear this?
yeah, well, we're talking
Well,
in the kitchen.
He's like
guys-
in the, they're just
Yeah,
like
yeah, we're in
backs
the
to
kitchen.
you.
I'll just show him. No, it's this.
Oh, okay, you just show it to him? Yeah.
And Rin would not be alarmed by this, but almost in a flash, Kester takes out a piece of paper and slaps it onto the back of Sriracha's neck and scratches a pencil over it to make an imprint.
Yes, don't be too brash with them. I mean, at least warn him that you're going to throw the pencil up. I understand what you're doing, but at least warn the guy
I've
first.
got to learn it. And just walks away with the pencil and paper, whatever.
Fair enough.
I trust Kester, but I'm sorry, Ren. I've known Jumper longer.
I can't tell you how to think. You can't trust something that doesn't have a face. I don't want to. You guys can do what you want. I'm
Does
not.
it have a face?
I mean, does it? If it can change faces, does that count? I mean,
And he
it
goes back
has.
to his book.
I don't mean to tell you guys these negative things. I don't mean to put it out there as if she's the reason that we're having these problems. I just don't trust her. You guys can do that relationship what you will.
Long ago, my greatest friend ever, Phoebus, the chameleon, was similar to what the friend you have now, was the only friend that I had. And he would disappear for days on end. And he was mysterious, but I was always find him. And in the dark of night, when I could trust no one else, he would be there, changing colors, mistaking my hand for food. I don't know where I was going with this, but I believe that you can trust small horned creatures that change sometimes.
Oh man.
Ways words.
You are the strangest thing I've ever met. I cannot wait to find out what other wisdom is locked away in your head.
I couldn't have said
Many
it better
years.
myself, Ray. Well said.
Wow.
I
Okay.
am truly a moved man. I appreciate it.
You see, even to Rin, it would be odd. Kester hasn't even stopped writing.
Hmm.
Just-
Put that down. Phoebus is a good man. Chameleon thing.
Will do.
Karnan, do you have any thoughts on this? Have you ever met anything like this thing before?
Karnan, roll an insight check.
Okay. Hey, that's all right. 16.
He knows. It looks like he believes he knows what you're talking about. Whether or not it's actually the same thing is up to debate. But he doesn't look put off. He looks mildly concerned, but as if he doesn't really know what to say.
Okay.
He'll wait a second. Broken legs?
Something. It's like hooved. I don't know. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention. The first time we saw her, she was looming over us in the middle of the night.
Broken? Do you mean like the knees went the other way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Aye, cloven hooves, backward bending knees, Whole lot of saving us.
I look at my leg. That's the way my legs bend.
Yep, they go
Like,
backwards.
I mean, as far as I see it, any creature with backwards bending knees is probably not a good one. I've heard one too many stories about the things out of the hells, and that just doesn't sound like any fun to deal with.
I'm just gonna go put my hands over Reynard's ear holes.
I feel as if our mixed trust and distrust for Jumper is well established at this point.
Well, he's not wrong.
You don't trust her.
If you don't get in her way, its way, if it's the same thing I'm thinking of, if you don't get in its way, it doesn't care.
Oh, why don't you share us what you're thinking of then?
Black skin, broken legs, big round horns, long ears.
Used to be, hey.
But if she's changing,
So what is she? You seem to have more knowledge than we do.
Didn't
What's that?
Sriracha just tell us? We're just describing. I mean, isn't this just like an honest thing right now?
as far as I
Aren't we
know,
just trying to be transparent?
she's fast, she jumps, and she's strong. That's my extent.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's a changeling and a celestial. He said it himself.
Karnan kind of like points to Sriracha. He's like, he got more information than I did. The only thing I know is that the cultists are afraid of her, and they call her the Shadow.
Well,
Past that, you've got more information than I did. Didn't really cross paths with it too much. Kind of smelled unsavory to me.
Well, Gorik said it well enough. We don't need to linger on mistrust for any longer than we need to. Cass, you got everything you need as far as whatever that thing is.
Cass is just like scratching his head, like up under his hairline, and I'll look if I need more. I'll look, and he like kind of flicks one of the little like crystal marbles on the desk. I'll keep an eye. I'll figure it out.
Can I discreetly give Kestra a look that tells him I need to speak with him in private?
Being that he is looking down at a book, probably not,
Okay.
because
I thought-
he's got the parchment with the outline of your scar, and like 3 or 4 books.
Okay. Fuck, I don't want to distract him though. All right. Let's go get the cart, guys.
Yeah, that sounds good. I kind of missed that thing. Let's do that.
Okay. Fuck. Where did they take it? Gorik.
Oh yeah, I've been there many times. If you'll follow me, I'll bring you to the place.
I'd be happy to.
Fair enough. And then I jaunt out the door, down the way.
Okay.
So you guys make it there in no time. The snotty guard's position has been changed to someone else,
Fuck.
but Galley is still standing strong.
Okay.
Rin, you do realize that the one you gave your account to is one of the ones standing guard now.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll go straight up to him then. If anything.
As you go straight up to him, Galley goes straight up to Gorg.
Fair enough. I'll keep him distracted.
Yeah, he goes, oh, hey, good news? Yeah, just good news. Yeah. We didn't find anything. We did take the collection from what was left of Greenus, so we're going to be shipping it back. And,
Good.
it's all yours.
Well,
So,
thank you for your diligence. I appreciate it.
What are you hiding from us?
Nothing.
Yeah, what are you hiding from us?
You can make an insight check.
Fuck. Oh, 15.
I only got a 9.
He's not hiding anything from you, but he keeps looking at another guard like they're playing some kind of game.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just
Well-
having some work fun.
I must request an itemized list signed of which you've seized that will be cross-referencing with greenest to make sure everything arrives properly.
He like almost chuckles at you and like flips open clipboard and hands you a paper and he goes, "We had to make a list of everything that was seized." So
Fantastic, thank you. And I'll pocket that.
part of an investigation.
Cool. So we're free to take the cart?
It's all yours. You can take it back out the south gate.
I
Fantastic.
don't like this fucking guard. I don't want to talk to him anymore. Let's go.
Okie dokie. I turn to my brother from another mother and I'm like, "Hey, you ever need a drinking pal and I'm in town, you call me up. Name's
Yep.
Gorik Kilson."
Very hilly. We went over this. He like gives a hard chuckle and then like slaps your back like playfully and is like, just get on your way. And then in Dwarvish with the heavy accent again, he goes, "But you might want to quit that shit while you're ahead."
Hey, yeah, what is it? It's not mine. It's
We
not
didn't
mine.
fucking get it. I didn't.
Is it like a snorting drag or something?
That was I was gonna say. He just kind of like he doesn't answer you, but he walks away and goes, "See ya."
Oh, hey. All right, and right in the pocket.
Just keeping that there. So the guards do move and they open the gate to that little section of the yard. There are stable hands at the ready to rehitch the horses and drive it out of the south gate. They are going to drive it out of the south gate because civilians are not supposed to have a cart in Waters Deep.
I will.
So-
I will thank the guards for their diligent work. Let them know that they are doing a service to keep the city safe, and I will wait for an opportunity for us to all reconvene with the cart outside the gate.
Yeah, only you can just ride it out. They're gonna drive
Perfect.
it, but you guys can ride in it out, or follow it with Petunia, or load Petunia up.
I'll just ride Petunia alongside the cart.
Yeah. They're not gonna be going very fast. It's crowded streets. So they get it back out the front to the south gate. They carry it around caravan style. The guards hop off. They thank you for your honesty and your transparency. Have a good day.
Okay. Well, Gorik, why couldn't you do that yourself?
I wasn't the one that dropped the cart off in the first place. They didn't
Oh.
want to give it to someone else.
Some of the guards giving you a hard time about it.
It was going to happen,
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Well, do you want to stay with your eggs? I'll go back to Kester's.
Sure.
Aye.
Sounds good to me. I'll take the cart and stay in the forest while the rest of you do whatever you please.
Yeah.
Get me before we charge off, you know?
No,
course,
could never leave without you.
Of course.
So you guys are going back to Kester's?
I am.
Oh,
You guys have to turn in your applications.
Jesus Christ.
What time is it now, by the way?
It's about midday. You guys had breakfast and went and got a cart. Didn't really take
Yeah.
that long.
I figured.
Would I know if everybody needs to be present individually to turn in their apps, or can I like
Yes.
run them in? Okay. Well, then I would let the party know that. Just say that I don't think it's as simple as me just dropping it off. I mean, I'd love to just make a quick errand out of it and join you guys again, but I think they need a signature or something. I don't know, but they want you to be there.
Yeah. Well, mine's back at Kester's, so.
Right. I mean, we all have to go there, but if we're going to split up now, then,
Bureaucracy Simulator 2012.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm really feeling it.
Yep.
All right then.
Okay.
Why don't we all
Well, he's just going
do
to
this in
put
shifts?
the eggs in the cart. What?
What were you
We're
saying?
we're complicating things. He's just going to do his cart. He can drop off his. We can drop off ours. We'll meet up again.
I'd go take the cart to the forest, go to Kester's to get it, and then go turn it in. Correct? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Aye, let's do it.
2 by 2.
Cool.
2
Sounds good.
by 2.
Let's do that.
We'll
Okay.
expedite it so that you guys
Right.
went back to Casters. Is there anything you're doing while you're there?
Well, I need to talk to Kester.
Okay. So if you come
Hopefully
in,
privately, but I can't just say that. That's my
well, Kester is in the front room with most of his library and going through that, while Karnan is in the kitchen with the applications.
But Rin is with me.
Yeah, I'll go talk to Karnan. Sure.
Okay. Well, I would wait for him to get through the door. Kester, there was a part about Jester that's been bothering me for a little while. When we first met her, I scanned her over, and while yes, she does have changeling and celestial in her, primarily it's demonic.
He almost hadn't looked up from his books to acknowledge, but he was reading and listening, and as you say that, he goes, "That makes more sense," and he grabs a different book off the counter and slaps it down and starts fiddling through it, and he finds in that separate book a wording for demonic scrying.
Okay.
But if you mix the that doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Yes, it does. No. And he just kind of goes through this ramble for a while of yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, flipping back through some more pages. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And then he stops. And wait. Okay. Half demonic, half changeling, that happens. It happens all the time. It's just a flood down there. But that second part, that third part, that third thing, that's
Just, it's a tiny streak of celestial. I don't understand.
But that's the part that gives her more will. So that's the part that's going to make her more likely to help people that are helpful. Because I was trying to figure out, why did she give you? Why did she care? Why? How does that benefit her? And he's needling eyes at you, how somehow you're going to know the answer. It's why does she care? Why is she doing this? Why is she out in the woods waiting for you? Why isn't she just going? That's the thing. That's why. That.
So she is on our side?
Maybe. I did. So that's not really because that doesn't really put her on your side, but it gives her the option. Does that make sense?
She's just acting in her own best interest, I think.
But why? If it's in her interest, just in her own best interest, why did she mark you all?
Maybe she's running from something, and
She's
we're
with
the
you
ones
guys all the
that care.
time,
Yeah.
and so she's okay. Okay. Well, I got okay. Protecting you to protect yourself. Maybe that could be it.
Maybe. But, I'm scared of her. If she's scared of something, what do we do about that?
I don't know what this thing would be afraid of. It makes sense to be afraid of it. What's she afraid of?
She doesn't talk.
Like at all, or just like not to you?
She tries, but it's just like this crackling noise that comes out. It's not words, it's just sound.
I might need to get back to you on that. And you see him like grab other books. He's like, and then like he takes some notes down. He's like, is there anything else right now? Cause I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll get to Rin. Cause I mean, I might be able to. Who knows? Before you guys sleep. Let's see. Let's see. And then he kind of loses himself in the book for a minute, and he goes, okay. What do I need to research before you guys leave? Cause I got that symbol still don't make sense.
Figure out what the symbol is. If I need to cut this thing off my neck, I will.
Or heat up that small on your blade, put it on the back of your neck. Might do the same trick. Less blood.
Well, I needed to tell you that, but I haven't told Rin.
If there's one thing I know about that boy, it's better that you tell him than he find out. Just a word to the wise. I guess from the wise.
Okay.
And Carnan is pouring over the applications. I'm sorry.
I was done.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to walk into the kitchen. So.
Carnan is pouring over the applications in the kitchen. He's making sure everything is filled out up to code. He has changed some information on one to include a non-human applicant. He is kind of waiting for 2 names to be entered. And then as you walk in, he just kind of gives you like a quiet hello.
Hey.
To Rin.
Oh.
While you're still having your conversation.
Well, we're overlapping.
Right.
It does seem like he's a little on edge. Like he's not sure what to say.
I will do the classic sit down in the kitchen with Dad and do some math homework. So I'll sit down and like whatever chair is immediately next to him. What's got your tongue? Is there, I mean, can I help with anything? I know that this isn't exactly refined yet, but we got to start something up somewhere. Is there?
No, you're not wrong. I guess just more used to traveling alone. Not against traveling with. And he'll like try to awkwardly like ha elbow, but like it doesn't feel natural and it kind of stops.
It's the
and
dad
he's
thing.
Like,
yeah, it's fine.
Just getting used to it. Haven't been here in a long time, and I was away, and I understand being mad about that. I do, but I also missed it here, and so to have to get up and go again in such a short amount of time.
It's the life that we chose, isn't it?
Chose and forced upon.
Well, I could tell you a thing or two about that. I'm sure that same thing goes both ways, but you're here now. I'm here now. We're trying to do the right thing. We gotta find home with each other. There's no such thing as home in one place.
I saw the knight brought in that disc. Did you pick it up at?
We got that in Greenest, right?
Scornable.
Sorry. Yeah. We were not far. We were in Scornable. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Was that on our way down or on the way back?
On the way back.
Back.
Okay. Okay, I was going to say that. But try to be safe. I guess we just. I don't know. That's not really the thing that I paid attention to on the way up. It seems like an interesting relic. I don't know anything about it.
I just thought we were. I mean, the happenstances mighty lucky. I mean, I'm a little kicking myself. I thought I had grabbed everything when we left, but of all the groups to find it, at least it was you and not somebody else.
Yeah, what a world, huh? This is a tricky spot to be in. I know you know that too.
He just
But
like gives a very, very low chuckle, like shifts his seat.
I've talked to a lot of people in my day, and I don't know how to say it, but when it comes to sitting in this room, the words aren't
It
coming.
just doesn't happen.
We'll get better. For what it's worth,
Yeah,
sorry that it's.
You've been traveling more. I've been traveling. We're more campfire. I'm sure that's when it'll happen. It's fine. It's the walls. It's just the walls.
Yeah, that must be it. You're right. Sorry that the guys are so tough on you. I promise they're all good people. They all mean well,
If
and
they
they've done more than enough to keep me safe.
If they weren't aggressive towards me, I wouldn't want you hanging out with them.
I think that same thing probably goes for me. I just guess I feel bad without saying something. I shouldn't let people talk to you like that. I don't know. Never really done this before. That's anyway.
Yeah, things didn't go the way we all planned them. So
That's
he'll-
life, right?
It's life. Yeah, and he'll he'll shuffle a little bit, and like he's searching for something in his pockets, and then I guess I do have that little medallion. You found the crystal with it, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got
it's really cool.
we got more of those up north. I buried them, but safe hiding. But I'll get him for you when we're done.
I like that.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Ben, you walk in and it's
You're
super
right.
awkward and there's
Yeah,
so much
I was-
tension in the air.
I was about to say you'd probably walk in around then, so
Is there any more bacon left?
yeah, plenty. Just by the
Thank
stove.
you. Go and grab that. Start munching.
What's
So
up, Sunshine? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
oh,
didn't-
I was trying to start a conversation too. We good to go?
Well, Merlin and Kirk, let's go.
Okay.
And he'll shuffle up and he'll grab the blank applications as well, and kind of shove them in a back pocket. That way, you guys don't have to go back to the house to get them. You can just go drop them off. And he'll lead you down and out if you're following and going straight away. There is in the more warehouse district and working district, there is a large building. It does not have what look like doors. It's like open wall. More people are coming and going, and there's a large desk up front. And Karnan, much like others there, does not get in line. He kind of shuffles, jumps, and like slams all three of them onto the counter. Someone snatches them up, looks, does a head count, and turns around.
Huh.
I should probably hide my armor somehow.
Yeah, we're not going to want that when we're trying to sneak around.
What can I do, like, to hide my armor? I just have the one cloak. I could take it off, but I don't have anywhere to put it.
Do you care if it continues looking like that forever?
I mean, it's kind of magic and it comes back to this way. It doesn't really matter.
Kester's kind of magic, and he can pull some hoodoo, but it's not going to come off.
You should head back to
Or-
Kester's house and have a conversation with him about that.
Or we can pick you up some new armor. Might not be as good.
Let's go see what Kester can do.
Hmm.
We can do that after.
Okay.
So you guys, we could all go out to the woods, or he can just give you the applications to go hand them to Gorik and Reynard.
Yeah, we can run it out there. You can
Yeah.
spend some time with Cass. It looks like he's got his hands full with all those books.
She's always.
Yeah. It's
He'll
the way
hand
it
over
is.
the blank applications to you, and he does point out that one of them is for a halfling and one of them is for a non-human,
Okay.
and not to switch them up.
Right.
Okay. We
Mm,
take extra
okay,
special
got
care.
He'll head back as you guys head out to the forest. It's not too far of a journey.
All right. Yeah, it's just within walking distance.
Yeah.
I remember where it is. Hopefully.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
have to go back to the gate, go out down the road a little bit, and take a left.
Yep. Okay. I do that.
Perfect.
So Gorik and Reynard, they arrive at camp.
Is Jumper still a halfling?
Oh, by now, no. But Gorik would have
Okay.
seen the horrible transformation back into her being.
Can we say that I took a quick stop to grab like a leg of mutton or something?
Yeah.
Charge some
Take a silver.
silver. Okay.
You would have seen.
Sriracha would have done that, if anything.
That's okay. Rin doesn't mind doing it.
I think Reynard would have done it. No.
Hey Hops, I got something for you.
She-
And I'm gonna toss her the leg of mutton.
both hands.
Yeah.
She tears into it. She does not look incredibly satisfied, but she looks like, oh, thank God, it's food.
Sorry, I know it's not people meat, but I heard you were hungry. I just figured it. You know.
She goes straight in, even down to the bone. You can hear it smash against her teeth.
Jeez. Oof.
Do her scars look any better?
They look the same.
Just wondering.
I grabbed the applications for you guys. I have one for each of you here.
One's
Make sure I get the right one.
one's for the halfling. One's for Reynard.
Aye. Name's Gorik, but we'll get past
Whoa.
that.
You gotta put a fake name on it.
Oh, Nasher Weeman.
Nah, sure, Weeman.
Nasher Weeman.
GNASHERWEEMAN.
Will not. I wrote it how I wanted it.
Will.
And Reynard, what's gonna be your fake name?
Reynard the Hawk.
No, you need a fake name. A different name.
But why would I associate as someone that I am not?
Because we're going undercover. This is a
Oh.
spy mission.
Are you?
You have to be secretive and pick a fake name for you to go by while we're undercover.
Are you spies as well?
Yes. And now you are a spy as well.
I am a double agent.
I can't fucking handle reading.
Just to
Hmm.
be sure, if you're a double agent as being a spy now, that means you were a spy before. So who are you spying for there, little Reynard the Hawk?
I
Little
wish I
Reynard.
knew.
Oh,
But I am spying for the Lord of the Land.
and who might that be?
What's your fake name? Let's stay on task here.
I never got his name, unfortunately. But I must report all things to the highest powers that I find.
I am the highest power that you're going to find. What is your fake name?
Right, you are. It's true, actually. He is actually the most senior. So, fake name of my spyhood, of my double agency, my own free double agency.
I'm about to decide for you.
Oh man.
What is that name? Hold for a moment.
Do you know how to write? Like, do I need to write this on there for you? Just, we haven't known you very long, so I don't know. Like,
I actually do know how to write
okay.
in very, very precise, like calligraphy.
Beauty.
Only in common though.
The most educated kobold you guys have ever met.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes it's questionable, but
Okay. I shall use the name of one of my childhood heroes. Dragon Dracano.
That one seems pretty convincing.
I am Dragon Dracano.
okay, Dragon Dracano.
Was that like a stage name, or did someone actually name their kid that? I'm just curious. You know.
Someone actually named their kid that in a previous game that I was in with
Incredible.
Reynard.
He was a Dragonborn champion.
Amazing.
You don't say.
I love it.
We did not write that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dragon Dracano. That will be
Well.
the name.
While we travel, my name will be Merlin Humphrey. Rin will be Carrick Firahel. And Nasher Weeman. What
I think we could do well with those names.
what's
that sounds
Carney
like-
going by?
I don't think we talked to him about it. I'm sure
Yeah,
he'll
we
come
can
around
find out.
eventually. Sorry about him, by the way. I don't mean to,
No, it's
it's family drama, but
Fine.
it's a weird spot. I hope that doesn't muddy this too much.
no, it's fine, man. We'll be fine. You gotta stick to the task at hand, right?
Most definitely.
Okay. Well, we should make our way back. I don't know what exactly we're supposed to be doing. Karnan kind of had the lead on this.
While you guys were there, Jumper is still patiently waiting for her piece of paper.
Jumper, I'm sorry.
I
can't be in the
reach
cuddle.
into my pouch, take out a square of paper, start writing on it, and hand it to her.
She, in almost perfect, script, writes Jumper.
Wow, I was not expecting that one. All right.
She gets a little, sassy hand on her hip and like tosses the paper back at you.
Well, of course, I should have assumed that you were, trained in letters. Why wouldn't I?
You get an eye roll.
We should be handing you notes more often, Jumper. I feel like you could.
She does this like all of a sudden explosive like
Yeah.
Paper.
Okay, I've tried to do that before and she rejected
Nah.
it.
Get you a dry erase board.
she sits down.
I will try to lead the party back to the gathering barn wherever we just were.
Make a survival check.
Gathering
Natural 1.
Or
Who all was going?
All of us were. But
Okay,
he's our leader.
if Rin's there, then he could correct you.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
thought you were saying with the cart for some reason, and I was like, oh no. But yeah,
Yeah, I
Sriracha's
like every time
like,
he goes to make
to
a
the
wrong
left,
turn, I'm
and
like,
you're like, no, no.
I tried.
So they bring you back, and they bring you back to the warehouse, and above the top it says High Road Charter. It's open walled. It's busy. It's bustling. There's a lot of people, and there's a little like turn-in desk. You can see that people are grabbing papers, going and filling them out, and like slamming them back at the people behind the counter.
Nasha, Dragon, go. Turn in your applications.
Aye.
Just make 2 dex checks for fun.
No,
One apiece.
but here, I'll lift you up. No, I ride on Petunia up there, so I'm like,
Oh, so
Yeah,
you
you
don't
do
need to
that
make one.
plan.
You part the seas, and Gore can probably
Yeah.
just walk behind you.
Check or a saving throw.
Well, are you walking behind Petunia?
Yeah.
Then you don't need one.
yeah, she's like, fuck off.
Oh,
pushing for both
yeah.
sides.
Fuck
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
I'm a badger.
Yeah, parting the seas, like
Size of
Moses.
Wolverine. So
Yeah.
yeah, people are like, nope.
People
It
just
was
kind of like,
told I
"Cool."
need to turn this form into you.
She goes,
I
okay.
see.
And she like, some lady just like lunges over the counter, snatches it up, and goes, 1. Do
Well, 2, this guy as well.
you have an application?
They're with us.
4
Oh, me?
total.
Yeah.
Yes, greetings. I am Dragon Dracano. My hand.
Uh-huh.
Convincing.
And you see her like second hand finger it and like pop it up and goes, we will have roll call tomorrow morning. Thank you. And she walks away. Back down the
Leaves him standing
podium,
there.
grabbing more.
Well, I ain't got shit to do, you guys. I'm gonna go back to Kester to see what he can do for my armor.
I'm going to go to the forest. Be with the carts.
Okay.
Ta y'all! And then I walk out.
You guys seem really bored with this part of
No, I
we
just
can expedite it.
trying to move it forward is all.
Well,
Waiting to see what everybody else is doing.
if you go back to Custer's, he can explain that he can transmute your armor to look different, but you cannot transmute it back.
We're talking about the armor that his quote unquote love interest made for him. Is that the armor we're talking about here?
Denied. But yes, the one that Osara made.
That's what I thought.
Throw a ring of illusion on it.
Perfect. Just
That
wrap it
one.
up somewhere. Yeah.
That one.
I can't. This armor, it wasn't mine to begin with.
Karnan does have a spare thing of studded leather that might fit you, and you can pack it.
I mean,
How long are we? How long is it gonna be until I can like get heavier armor again?
Would you like to save before you progress the game?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Fuck it, just alter my armor.
No.
Yep. It's a tough decision, but
something real quick.
Uh,
All right. So Karnan thinks, or Kester thinks, if he transmutes it, maybe if you come back and he makes a couple quick sketches of the armor, maybe he can put it back.
There's just
There's a chance he
can
can't.
you change it without changing the words that are inscribed?
Oh, I don't even have to touch the inside.
Okay.
Sir, are you sure about this?
Yeah.
Okay, if okay, yeah.
If I
Yeah.
have any money at all,
We don't have enough. It doesn't matter. Just do it. Do it. It's not enough
He's
for
saying do
armor.
it. Rin's not going to stop
Okay.
him if he's saying do it.
Okay, so Kester transmutes the armor to a basic dark gray steel without the sun on the front, and shapens up the shoulder so the inlay is a flat strip. Takes the decorations off it, basically, and changes it to a more dark gray steel than a shining silver steel.
Okay. Kester, while we're doing whatever we're doing, can you keep this flag and this shield safe?
Can do. Don't want to take that with you.
and that cloak.
The cloak? No,
The
I'm
flag,
gonna be
the
wearing
flag
the
is
cloak.
the
not.
cloak.
I'm not
Yeah.
there. Okay.
I'm taking that off, hand it to him, and the shield. Well, need to go get a different shield. I'll just leave.
I know. Okay. That's that. Yeah, Rin's going to stick
There's-
around at home.
You can find that. You can find an armor shop up the road. It's 2 gold.
I figured.
For shield.
I'd like to get one that's mostly metal, at least try to match the armor.
Yeah, you can find a dark steel with a wood wraparound.
Okay.
You can all turn in for the night unless there's other plans.
I got nothing. I think we're just waiting to
Meet back at High Road in the morning.
do our inauguration or whatever.
Reynard, are you at the cart or at his dad's house?
I'm at the cart.
Just asking for demands.
Seems like there's a lot of yacky, no stabby.
I will ensure my eggs are tended to in the fire and see if Reynard wants to duel at all or to hone our skills, obviously with out intent of harm.
How early in the morning do we have to meet? Do we know?
So
I would
she
assume
didn't
we
tell
would.
you, but Karnan has let you know that we have to get up early because it's like first come, first serve.
Okay. Can I guess after I get the shield, I'd want to go just not even go in, but just go look at the Temple of Lathander again.
It would be late afternoon, and you see that Francine is sleeping outside near the flower bench.
Okay.
In no immediate danger.
Can I'm gonna go. I have a blanket with me. I'm gonna go put a blanket on her,
Okay.
and then I'll go back to Kester's.
So, Kester or Karna wakes you all up before the sun even rises.
I would do yeah, so if he wakes me up, then I'll just cast like sending or something to Gorik and let him know since he's out in the forest, and then he could wake Reynard up. Yeah, sorry.
What are you about to send?
I'll just send I'm not thinking creatively. I can't say good morning, sunshine. That's not cliche if it's not the Lathander guy.
How do you get the idea?
Yeah, I'll just let you know. Hey, we're getting ready for roll call. I think she called it now. I can meet you outside the gate if you'd like, and walk you in.
Oh shit. Figured out something else I want to do before the end of the night. I'm sorry. Well, it's too late now. Never mind.
You receive. Right. Sorry. Go to Keelson. Right. We'll get there sometime today.
I'll send
that is-
another.
In like
send-
15 minutes.
I'll send another. I'll have a pick me up waiting for you.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I go over to where Reynard sleeping. Reynard, you awake?
Probably up early. As soon as the sun hits me, I'm like,
We're supposed to meet with the others for roll call at the front gate.
indeed.
All
I'll
right.
just be off then.
I let's load up all the stuff here. The eggs go in the carts along with Jumper. Jumper's gonna stay in the cart because we're gonna be doing a drive-by of the gates, and we don't want them seeing anything fishy. So shall we do that? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe the location we're trying to go to is outside of the gates, so it'll be fine.
I ride alongside.
Waiting for someone to say something.
Yeah.
About
Yeah.
that.
She'll push all the eggs into the cart. So this morning, after your plan to put everything in the cart, she gets the eggs in the cart. She does not dress herself though because she's still like hot from sleeping in the fire, and like wraps herself around the eggs to keep them warm. Because she's gross. So if you guys go up to the gate.
Fucking powder.
Real quick
Forgetting.
before we do that, I'd like to, if I may, as I'm running out the door, be like, "Hey, Cass, can you make us some packed lunches? I'm gonna stop by the bar before we go to the gate, and I'm gonna have everybody introduced." And I'm gonna be like still running.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, whether or not he actually does. If I may, go to just a nearby bar. I'm just gonna pick up some kind of a morning ale for Gorik.
So, Gork, you do know that the carts are not actually being allowed inside, and if you wanted to get it to the north gate, you have to track it around the city.
That's a long trek.
It shall be done.
It shall be done.
Can I tack on to that there sending Northgate?
Northgate it is, buddy.
You have 4 horses and a decked out cart, so I'm gonna say it didn't take you as long as it normally would. We're gonna lie
I will
about the
try
time.
to. I will try to make my way through the city quickly enough with some kind of a flask or tankard or something.
So,
Eh.
Gork parks the cart outside the north gate. Jumper huffs at you when you get out and leave her in the cart again.
Jumper, I'm sorry. You know we just have to do this near towns with you being like, terrifying to the mere mortals.
At this point,
you
she's
what?
like a mad dog. She's just like,
When we get out onto the trail, you can get out and go about your merry way. It's just for now, okay? I try to say that kindly and lovingly.
she like huffs but turns her back to you, but like she also scoops up the eggs to keep them warm.
Oh.
Okay. So you guys
Jeez.
get in the north gate. You get to the high road.
Awesome. I
Um,
hand Gorik his morning ale,
Oh,
which I imagine costed me something in the range of a silver.
Yeah.
may Lathander bless you, honestly. This party's full of saints.
We do what we can, of course. I mean, we all have to get by, right?
Just like
Gone.
gone.
Whew,
Like, what happened to the thing? Nah, it's gone.
as it goes. It's not even noon yet. You know that, right? Okay, fair enough. I guess I brought it for you anyway. Where is it we're headed to again? I'm sorry. Are we going inside the city or are we
Um,
going else?
The high
like, out?
road, the high road charter house.
Okay, so we do go back
You go back.
into, but then we can. Okay, So yeah, I'll run everybody through it. I'll take us through like the quick route alleyways and whatnot.
Karnan is there waiting for you guys expectantly. He knew that you dipped off to go grab Gorg. But she goes through calling some names out, and eventually she gets down to a place where she calls Merlin, Kurik, Nasher, Dragon, and Narg.
Present.
And he like
I pause longly before. I'm present.
Narg goes up and kind of like, come on, and they go to the front. He is handed paperwork, stack of 5 papers, and is explained that the caravan will be leaving this afternoon. And
Great.
so he turns around and he passes one to each of you, and says nothing as he walks off. It's a crowded place, not the place to talk. But he looks over at Rin and he goes, Northgate, right?
Okay.
Right.
See you soon.
Well, he takes off through a couple back alleys. He's got some stuff to pick up before he meets you guys there. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you go and get on the cart?
Hey, Rin,
Yeah. What's up?
can you cut my hair?
Yeah.
Downward, like.
I mean, I've never cut someone's hair before. I think I could, but are you sure? I mean, we might be able to like find someone.
Matching.
Well, yeah. Is there people that just do that here?
Well, there are people of all kinds of trades. I mean, I'd be happy to do it. Do you want me to do it? Or I'm not going to like charge you anything. I've got the tools.
I just
Am I
figured
within
maybe you
earshot?
could.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys are all around.
I used to cut all of my brother and sister's hair. I be of assistance.
If you need someone with a dagger, there's no one better than I with one.
I'd be happy to do it. I've got all the tools. I've got scissors.
If
I've
someone
got.
in town that does it for a living. Let's go to them. But
I think there's actually one just up next to the Cloven Hoof bar, just up the way.
Okay.
You can go and
Yeah.
you can get a haircut for 3 silver.
Sorry, I didn't mean to impose. I don't know.
Roll a d20.
Me?
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay, so you got. They did it okay on your hair. They did pretty okay.
I rolled for
Yeah,
my own
20.
haircut.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd like to think.
Wanted that nat one.
Yeah.
No.
Well, while he was getting his haircut, we probably, well, at least Rin probably went into a small bar nearby just to kill some time.
By the way, haircut just basically shorter than what it was, but still long enough to cover up the mark on the back of the neck.
10 from Street Fighter.
Perfect.
Well,
No, it's the Street Fighter 2.
Yeah. Just like the perfect squared off. Yeah.
He-Man.
Yeah.
Can you have a He-Man? You already are pretty much He-Man.
He already is. Yeah.
yes,
basically,
a He-Man.
Can you have a
Just
He-Man?
stripping off armor. Just gonna be like pop and just
Hell yeah.
gonna get you a battle cat.
Give them 2 days.
I have the power.
Yeah.
1 and 3.
1 and 2.
Figured.
It was 3 and 4.
Oh, I wrote the same number because I'm a dumbass.
Might I be able to, well, asking the DM, would Rin be able to maybe perform a short thing at a bar in order to just earn some drinks for his friends while we wait for a haircut?
Yeah.
Just something simple, like
Yeah.
he's not looking for money or anything, but just, like a 1-for-1.
Yeah. Roll a performance check.
Gladly. Natural 20.
Okay, so you make 15 gold.
I'll take it. Great. Absolutely.
That's
I'll
more
take
money than Reynard has ever made in his entire
it.
And
adventure.
they would
at
love
level
for
7.
you to come back and perform at any time.
Sure. Yeah, I'll leave him my name. I'll tell him I'm Rin, and I'll be back soon enough. But ultimately, I'll probably leave a couple coins on the bar, and then take like an extra shot or something to go. Whatever it is that they distribute, I'll have something for myself and then take off.
Okay, so his haircut does not take that long. Sriracha, I'm sure they told you before you went in to get your haircut that they were going to be waiting at the Cloven Hoof bar. From there,
Yeah,
you guys can head north and head out. It's getting about to that time that the caravan would be leaving.
Captured that
Sure.
window perfectly. Is there anything else that we want to do while we're here? I'm pretty quick because
I wanted to know.
okay, yeah, great. Let's head to the cart.
Can we sell this ruby? Wait, what are we doing?
Is it possible to sell? I
Yes,
don't.
it is.
Okay.
And maybe you could have
Okay.
used that money to buy some armor.
Yeah, that probably
Hey,
would have been great. But
Plate armor costs 1,500 gold.
It's
So-
worth
it's
15,000.
15,000.
Tell-
Yeah,
Tell you.
Oh,
yeah.
No, it's 1,500. It is not
It is
15.
1,500.
It's not.
Yeah,
Of the gem,
okay.
the ruby.
Okay,
the
I
ruby is
misheard
5
that
for
last
max.
time
The
then.
ball is
No, we're talking about the
15.
armor.
Oh, the
The
armor.
armor is
Yeah.
15.
I'm referring to the
Yeah.
gem.
The gem is
I'm
like 15,000.
Yeah.
I might.
That's 1,500.
The gem is 1,500.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
DM said it. That's fine. We can move on. But I definitely misheard that.
Just want to double check.
Go back to the
Sure.
VODs.
Oh yeah. Let's go back at her for it.
Whatever the case may be, DM said it. So
Technically, it's actually only worth 1,200 GP.
beauty.
So, well, I may know a guy or two that could possibly want to buy it. I can see about unloading it for y'all.
You can also trade it in at the treasury, and Rin would know that by heart.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I figured there was
Great.
something like that.
Hold on. Let's do economics.
Right.
What
Real quick.
exchange
Economics
rate?
RP. No, we can. Do we think that we could accomplish getting that done before the caravan leaves?
Yes.
Okay. Then we do that. And then see if we could do something better for, well, it's too late to save his armor now, but we can divvy that however we feel we need to. May I try to make some kind of a persuasion roll to see if I could barter for a better sale price?
You can
For
try.
1,600. So we
Just
can
for the
split it
sake.
nice and even.
Just for the sake of trying. Yeah.
You can try.
I'm still with the cart.
I will make an attempt. Okay, you're still with the cart?
Jumper
Okay.
has now full teenager thrown a fit. She's got her feet on one side of the cart with her back against the other, and she's just huffing while holding the eggs.
Jumper, if you keep acting this way, it's like you're a moody teen. Am I your father? Do you have a father? Do you need a father?
Family man Goric.
She's just
Family man.
Yeah.
she almost freezes, and it just gives you a what the fuck head shake.
Hey, it's okay. We've all been there. I'm here if you need to me.
Rin, what was your persuasion roll?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say that he tried to ramble for a while and talk about how glimmery this gem is and how they could cut it down into so many different things and turn it for double the profit. And my persuasion was a 15.
He says 1,200.
Fair enough.
Gives you
Worth a
flat
shot.
rate.
Worth a shot. 1,200 it is.
Close, but no. Would you like to save and continue?
Is that what does that mean?
Is there anything else you would like to do before leaving Waterdeep? You do have the sense from what Karnan has said that you will be on the road from here on out. You can perhaps pick up provisions along the way, but they will be more scarce.
I would like to buy jewelry. I'm kidding. I have no
Okay.
idea. No, I've got nothing.
Okay. Do we split up the gold?
We split up the gold. Rin will split up the gold. He will hand each of you 400, and he will not take any for himself.
Okay.
I mean, Raynor technically wasn't there, but
I wasn't.
He will
I'm
hand
kidding, I'm
each of
not
you
getting any.
600, and he will not take any for himself.
No,
Do you
keep it
really?
going, bro. Keep it
Wait,
No,
did
it's
you really
important.
give us 600?
It would be 600 each. If he's not taking any and I'm not getting any, it's 600 each.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Raynar didn't earn it, so yeah, both of you get 600
No,
gold.
he wasn't there for it.
yeah, no,
I'm gonna pay
Raynor
him-
was not a
Pay
part
him
of that.
for what? Didn't do anything. I have
Carrying
have not-
flour.
I
I
think
carried
Rin would have
flour.
tried to hand you gold, and you hopefully would have been like, you know, why?
I haven't done anything.
Like
Dude,
the
crap.
lawful in you would have said no.
Yeah,
So
I've hardly taken money for the things that I have done.
right. So,
Gentlemen,
yeah.
we're together in the cart at this point,
yes,
correct?
yes, we have
I'd
readjourned.
like to bring something to all of your attention.
Sure.
It's the fact that these wonderful little eggs are going to hatch in 1 and 2 days, respectively. So tomorrow, I may be a little busy.
They're hatching while we're trying to be undercover and not arrest suspicion.
Yeah, tomorrow. That one of them hatches tomorrow, and the following the day after.
Well, I guess
Wow.
So I won't be driving.
we're gonna have to work hard to cover that up.
Hey,
Team effort, right?
Rin, you got some stuff that like makes different noises, right?
Oh yeah, I can cover stuff up. Yeah, I got plenty of things that can help cover it up. Trust
Yeah,
me,
might
we
need that pretty soon.
yeah, we can figure it out. If there's any one good thing about me, I can make a lot of noise.
It's also the fact that you're caring and you're lawful.
But I make a
And
lot of noise.
Or just keeps on with a list of things that he's thankful for you for.
Everything.
That's very wholesome. That's very
You
wholesome.
bring breakfast ale.
Oh, the breakfast ale. Anyway,
Trust me when I say that, well, I can speak for myself, but I will work just as hard, if I can, to make sure that those things are raised healthily under your stewardess.
I also need to make sure of something. None of you can be there when it hatches, like the exact time that it hatches. Basically, it needs to see my face first.
I'm not
that's
gonna lie, man. I don't want to be anything near it. So wasn't
Yeah.
my question.
Meta.
I will throw the
Oh.
baby shower.
They could
Goric
dump
looks-
acid and fire everywhere accidentally as babies and have like the baby rattlesnake thing going on.
Goric looks mildly hurt at your comment, Sriracha. Mildly hurt.
I will be there
Sorry, that's
to
all right.
congratulate you on new fatherhood, but I will make sure they see you first.
Oh, yeah. Another thing to be thankful for.
You're a Faja.
I'm a father. Not yet.
Not quite.
Here's
no.
Fa. That's what Goric says.
A fa. I do say fa.
Yeah.
You're fine, ma. Well, is that the sound of them taking off? Is that what's happening?
It sounds like the horses are starting to adjourn. I'll drive for the first bit.
Apparently, it doesn't. She did say no.
I'll sit next to Jester and see what her reaction to my new appearance is. Jester. Jumper.
Whoa.
That was weird.
You said
Don't worry
Jester.
about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Don't worry about it. Different character.
Moving on.
That's a
Um,
freaking.
She doesn't really react.
That's okay.
She
That's what I
changes
wanted.
completely and totally. So
I was making sure.
nah. You still smell the same, so she knows who you are.
That's good, I guess.
She looks at you and says, "He-Man,
Right?
He-Man." Did you cut your hair, He-Man?
I did. Fuck, what was I gonna say?
So yeah, Rin's gonna hop up in the driver's seat.
Okay.
Take the
Um,
reins.
If we are taking off with the caravan, by the way, Narg Karnan has joined you.
Beautiful.
yeah.
Actually, if I could, I'll ask him to join me in the passenger seat or
He will
passenger seat.
do so. But we're gonna go ahead and we are going to call it here. Next week is going to be a lot of fights and traveling.
Right.
Let's
The
go.
opposite of this. This was our downtime before the adventure takes off again. So
We had one session before things got crazy again.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure y'all got everything out of the way
Every
that
bit
you
of
had
it,
to do in
right.
town.
right. Even the awkward
Oh, I should have
bad
got oil
stuff
flasks.
and
Oh,
yeah,
well.
all that. We had to make sure it was gone
I gave you
before
many
Oh, well.
options.
the swords are
I-
drawn. Right.
Yes. So yes, thank you all for coming. Fighter Dice will pick up with much more action next week.
Mm, mhm.
Do you want to do sign-offs?
Yeah. I'm Austin, or Doomfish, as you see in chat. I am working on setting up a schedule for my stream because I need to not be garbage and do that. I am fully planning on streaming Monday, probably starting around 6. We're going to continue with Outlast 2. So,
Gross.
yeah.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I remembered exactly where I am, and it's a really sticky situation.
If
Um,
anybody's interested in checking that out, I don't mean to cut off your sign off,
No,
but
you're
if
good.
you do plan on seeing that, make sure you wait to follow until he's streaming. It will make it so much more entertaining when that noise goes off and scares the shit out of him while he's playing.
So go ahead and follow him on Twitter. That way you can get the
Yeah,
Yes,
that way you know when he's
my
going live.
Twitter
It'll be a lot of
is
fun.
fish_doom, opposite
It's
of
backwards.
my Twitch.
Might want to link that in chat.
Yes, I'm working on it because Twitter doesn't actually just give me the link to it. I have to like do it myself. Yeah, it's a lot of fun though, and that's that.
I'll go next.
Sure.
I've got nothing really crazy to promote. I think I'm going to drop the Fighter Dice subreddit that we have just for the sake of putting it out there. There's a link in the chat. We don't post a whole lot there, but the last thing that was posted was the first commission that I had done for Rin. I was super happy with it, and if you're interested in putting a face to the socially blundering name, then feel free. I'm super happy with it. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Salty Captain K.
Salty Captain Chaos, Salty Captain Chaos, various venues. Alliteration. Yeah, thanks for coming. Always a pleasure to see chat active. It's
Absolutely.
really is fantastic to have input, and it's just humorous as time goes on. So it's
Absolutely.
special.
Getting a laugh along with. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Sorry.
So thank you, chat.
Enjoy the company.
And I'm hoping you're all enjoying Reynard as the new addition to the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
Things will definitely liven up as we get more comfortable. The characters get more comfortable as well.
That's
Oh,
okay.
it's fine. Reinhardt's got a very rich. He's been through campaigns before.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot to pull on.
He's a lot of fun.
But yeah, so it's people from my stream come in. I see you, Meme Drag. Thanks for showing up. So I'm going to put a special shout out.
Absolutely.
To you.
Thanks for being
But
active.
yeah, I just did my first stream today.
Dude's talking a lot.
Yes, did my first creative stream doing some Monster Hunter cosplay creation,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna keep doing that.
It's out of reach, otherwise I would grab it.
Yeah,
But he's very talented. You could take his
you
word
could
for
grab
it.
Oh
it,
my
you could reach out and
god,
grab
it's so
it.
good.
It's so good. Yeah.
Everything he makes.
So
I'm
I
excited.
don't have any. All the swords are on the wall, so those are like way on the other side of the house.
that's fine.
Wait, I don't think the Barryoth one is.
It's fine. I mean, okay.
I'm
Anyways,
fucking
I'm
giving you
gonna set up a
Okay.
schedule at some point, but for now, I just need to be streaming.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm just gonna stream a bunch. Look out for my Twitter. I'm gonna start posting before I start streaming there.
current one that he's working on stream.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, follow me on my Twitter. It's all the same username for our Twitter, Instagram, Reddit.
Twitch.
Reddit even. Twitch.
And it's
all of
definitely
them.
worth doing.
Uh,
Absolutely.
Rider Roadbook. Yep.
Getting to watch his process is fascinating.
Yeah, I'm gonna start posting. I think somehow I'm gonna take photos and upload them on the Instagram so you can see the process as well. And unfortunately, I forgot to activate VODs today, or else I would have had VODs up so you can see the process.
We fixed it.
Oh well,
I helped.
fixed it.
That's okay.
It's gonna happen now.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
Awesome.
anyways, yeah, that's about it. And who we raiding?
We're gonna raid Maddie.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
I'm gonna do my sign off
Yeah,
first, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Go.
You're not allowed to sign off. No.
So as you know, Katie Sue on Twitter or on Twitch, Katie Sue _TW on Twitter, Katie Sue _IG on Instagram. We also have a link to our Discord under the video. I'm super bad at checking Discord, but I'm trying to get better. So please help me by going to our Discord and posting in there and yelling at me to say hi and interact with people more outside of them when we're just streaming.
We're all really bad at doing that, so
We
yeah.
truly are. Yeah, we get caught up in our own mess.
But I now have notifications for Discord on my phone, so hopefully I'll get better.
Awesome. Yeah,
Right, so
I'm eager to see it.
thank you all for being here, and we will see you next time for more
Super fun.
fights and traveling.
Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.